The sun and time are probably the two most damaging elements for our skin. We know they can leave you with a dull complexion, even dark spots that just look unhealthy. So today, the beauty coach, Dr. Stubbs, is helping bring our skin back to life. It sounds so nice. Good to see you, Dr. Ann.
Good to be here.
All right, so we're talking about the Fraxel laser treatment. First of all, what is it? How does this work?
Fraxel is a tried and true laser treatment that's been around for about 10 years now. And it is a non-ablative laser, meaning it doesn't take off the surface of the skin. It puts little dots of energy down deep into the skin so we can ablate pigment and we can generate collagen without the downtime of taking a peel or peeling off the top layer.
And so this essentially kind of jumpstarts the body's natural process, right? I mean, it's what we already should be doing.
It does, and interesting you should say that. At 28 years old is when our body stops making as much collagen if we don't do something to stimulate it. If we don't start using Retin-A or do some kind of treatment that stimulates the collagen in our face and all over the body just kind of shuts down the collagen production. We start to get the crepey skin, we start to get some brown spots, we start to get the loose skin that give us the aging look.
28.
28.
I don't like to hear that. Okay, so what types of skin conditions then? I mentioned a few, kind of the dark spots it would be good for. What else could we use?
And really people come in mostly for the photo damage or the aging that comes along with sun exposure that we all get through the years. So brown spots are a big one. The other one is melasma. A lot of people get pigment around maybe the mouth area or just dark spots on the face after pregnancy, certain hormone conditions, after being on the birth control pill, and it's called melasma. It can be very difficult pigment to treat, and Fraxel is the only laser on the market that has the FDA approval for melasma. It really does a wonderful job on that.
All right, so let's go through those before and afters that we like to show to really tell the story. The first one, and as you mentioned, I mean, this girl is fairly young.
She is, but bothered by her pigment. And Fraxel is done in a series. There's one treatment done per month, about 4 to 6 weeks between the treatments, and this is after a series of 4. So you can see not only is the pigment better, just the tone and texture, pore size minimized, and just the skin turgor, or the brightness of the skin looks better.
Something that can affect people of all ages, acne.
Yes, this is one of our favorite acne patients. She is just, she's just absolutely beaming that her skin has calmed down. When she first came into the office, she couldn't even make eye contact. She was so just beaten down by her cystic acne. It definitely does. Both male and female patients suffer from this even in their adult years. So she had cystic acne, as you can see in the top pictures, red cystic lesions that she had tried everything for. The Fraxel does two things. It calms down the pilosebaceous gland, the oil gland, and it stops all the cystic acne, and then it works on the scars as well. So the scars that were there previously from previous acne or picking at the acne, it can address those scars, build the collagen, and smooth the skin.
And going a little bit below the face, it even can be used, on the neck?
Yes, and this is an area that women feel they wake up one day and, oh my goodness, what happened to my neck? It's crepey, it's pigmented, it makes me look old, even if I've taken care of my face. So Fraxel is something that we do a lot of on the neck, the décolleté, even hands. Hands, when they get crepey and pigmented, the skin on the top of the hands from sun damage, we can treat that with Fraxel as well. But you see here a lady who's got, I think we're seeing a hand picture right now, but you can see the pigment and just the texture and the crepiness is better in the after picture as well.
Now we hear the word laser. Sometimes you just kind of assume that it's going to hurt or be painful or whatever. What is this process about, and what, is there downtime associated with it?
Usually you're red just that day, and the thing about Fraxel being a non-ablative laser is that you can put makeup on, which is a beautiful thing. So that day the skin is red wherever we treat. We have the patients come in about an hour before the treatment, and we cleanse the face and put a topical numbing cream on, and that topical numbing cream does a wonderful job of numbing the skin. You still do feel a little bit of heat. We always give the patients an option to have some pain medicine if they'd like that too, and we always have a driver take them home if they do opt for that option. Most people just do the topical the numbing, and they do well with this. They're a little bit red thereafter. We put some sunblock on, and if they're going right out to do things, we are happy to put their makeup back on and let them go about their daily activities. Usually about day 5 afterwards, they're a little bit red and maybe a little sandpapery, but nothing flaking, nothing really peeling that would prevent them from going to work or kind of being seen in public.
All right, it's full service at Dr. Ann. It sounds like you get it all done. This usually takes more than one treatment. So Dr. Ann's offer today a series of 4 for $2,800. That's typically $4,200. So this is a huge offer for you to take advantage of.
This is because Fraxel has always been, because it is the kind of the big gun and the most powerful laser out there, it's always been very, very expensive. And the company that makes it is working with us on giving us a deal on all the tips we use. So we're passing that right on to the patients and hoping that more people can avail themselves of it because it has come down in price. It's always been such an expensive laser because it is so effective and so powerful, but the company has given us a deal, so we're doing the same for our patients and hoping that people with the acne or the pigment or the melasma can take advantage of that.
All right, passing it on. I love it. All right, thank you so much, Dr. Ann.
Thanks for having me.